What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, and in this video I wanted to talk about why I like Battlefield Hardline. So a lot of you out there ask me questions about why I'm not playing Battlefield 4. If you want to know specifically about that, I'll leave a link on screen right now so you can check out that video specifically. But in this one I wanted to talk about why I enjoy Hardline as a game and I actually continue to play it. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you will know that I'm an infantry-based player. That is where I have made my bread and butter, right? That is where I've really built myself as a YouTuber. I did weapon reviews back in Battlefield 4. A lot of you guys enjoyed them and they were very successful, and that was because I'd always play infantry. Well, Battlefield 4 isn't really based on infantry, while Battlefield Hardline is, and because of that, there are a lot of infantry-focused maps. The gunplay is more centered towards if you're on the ground, you're going to generally do better. There are less vehicles, and while I understand that isn't really the traditional Battlefield game, and a lot of people say that Hardline itself isn't really a Battlefield game, they're merely just putting the label of Battlefield on it just so they could get more sales. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but one thing I do know, I enjoy the different aspects and I enjoy the fact that it isn't a traditional Battlefield game. I like that it gets influences from games like Medal of Honor, Warfighter, and Call of Duty. Not the modern Call of Duties, because those ones suck ass, okay? We can all agree on that, right? But you can see they've taken elements from Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty 4, where it was all about the gunplay. It was all about your gun skill. Now, while I'll admit Hardline may not have done it as successfully as those games because there is a lot of clutter, things like trip mines, just annoying things to have in the game, and sometimes I feel that Hardline would be a much better game if they stripped away those things. The self-reviving system as well, I'm a fan of, because if you get ran over, it's extremely frustrating, but there's no better feeling in the world than getting back up and punishing them. You know, that is something I think is really cool, and in the first beta, I think it had it best where you could revive yourself no matter what. If a player was smart, they'd realize that they could revive themselves, and they would pay extra attention to that person getting up so they could kill them again and get a second kill if they're skilled enough. But due to certain YouTubers nagging about it, who I will not name names, that got removed. So that was actually a good feature in the game that got removed because some people thought it was imbalanced. From a commercial standpoint, Battlefield Hardline hasn't really done amazingly. It did sell over 7 million copies, which is amazing, but the amount of people still playing the game now is very low. Which brings me to the main point of this video. So I have a clan called Iceman Oz Clan 2. I also have the original Iceman Oz clan, but that one is full. But what I was thinking was maybe you guys could join this clan, and whenever I'm playing Battlefield Hardline, whenever I'm recording, you guys can join with me so we can actually fill up some of these servers. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can join it for yourself. But with that being said, now you know why I like Battlefield Hardline. It's an infantry-based shooter, it adds a lot of cool different elements. The cops and robbers theme doesn't really frustrate me. I know it did for some others, but to me, they were trying to go for a vision, and I think they succeeded in some aspects, and some they failed. I'll admit that Battlefield Hardline isn't the best game on earth. There are some continuity issues with the maps, but I'm of the belief that it does it better than Battlefield 4 in terms of the infantry gameplay. The vehicular gameplay has a lot to be desired, definitely, but they did that intentionally to put focus on the infantry gameplay, which I love. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and peace.